This is Richa from Elementor Addons, and today I'm going to show you how you can display and sort your data efficiently using the free Elementor Table widget by XPRO. Tables help you to display a large amount of information in an organized way that helps the reader to read and digest it. You can use them to share different kinds of information from schedules, comparisons, pricing tables, and many more in an appealing way. First, make sure to install and activate the free XPRO Elementor plugin. You can find the link in the description box below. And you can also find a video on how to install and activate it on a YouTube channel. So make sure to install and activate it to make amazing videos. Here you can see this fitness website on which I'm working. I have designed the school timetable using the free Elementor Table widget by XPRO. And now we are going to make it together. So let's delete it. In the search panel, search for the table and now simply drag and drop it on the template. Here you can see the default view of the table consisting of rows and columns. Let's add our own content in it. In the content tab, we have table head and table row. Let's first play with the table head. Here the serial first, last, handle is the table head. Let's add our own content in it. Okay, when we click the serial cell, it's display its options. Here we have content and style option for the cell. You can style each cell separately from these options. In the title, I'm going to write activities. Next is the column span. If you want this header cell to span across several columns, then we can increase it from here. See, the column cells are merged. This cool widget lets you add an image or icon from this media option. You can also select it from the icon library. You can also upload an SVG or upload an image from the media library. Like this, and you can then set its image resolution from these multiple options. Medium, full. You have multiple options to choose from. So choose what suits you best. I don't want to display any icon or image in the table head, so selecting none. Okay, so the content option is completed. Moving forward to its styling option. Here we have a text color option. You can select any color for the text from this color option. I like the white color. If you want to have a colored background, then this tool is for you. Select any color from this color background option. I want something orange. Yeah, this looks good. Next is the media size. If you have inserted an image, then you can adjust it from here, but I haven't, so it won't function. We are done with this cell. The other table head cells can be customized in the same way. Let's quickly get this done. In the title, time. For the text color, selecting black. Gray background looks nice. Next is the name. Same text color, same background color. Like the time. Then day. Same text color, same background color for it as well. I need another cell in the table head. So clicking on add item. See, it appears over here. In the title level. Styling it in the same way. Black color, gray background. Next is alignment. You can align the head cells either left, center, or right. I like the left alignment. We're done with the table head, and now it's table row. Here you can see the row start, which means we have added a row, and that row comprises the following columns. We can also add rows if we need. Let me show you. Duplicate this row start and drag and drop it. Now here is the row column option. Select column to create a column within the row like this. I need 4 more columns, so duplicating it for 4 times and selecting the column option. You can add as many rows and columns you want. I need more rows. Just like the table head, we have the same options for table row, but with the addition of a link. You can add a link to the cell by just typing and selecting it, or simply copying and pasting it. In the title, I'm going to type Zumba. We've already discussed column span. Here we have row span. In this, the single cell occupies the space of multiple rows. Like if I increase it to 2, it occupies the second rows as well. This useful and complex table where certain cells need to cover multiple rows. Then we have media option. Let's upload an SVG. Yeah, this looks good. Oh, you can't see it because it's the same as the background color, so let's change it. Okay, in the rows we have customization option, but I'm not going to customize the row from here. I'll tell you later, so stay with me. Okay, let's quickly customize the other cells of the row. Say bye to Mark and add time. 10 AM to 11 AM. Excel. Title Jessica. Next is a day. Sunday is 1 day. Level beginner. The next row card is pen. Time 1 PM to 2 PM. Name Isabella. Sunday. Level beginner. Now the next row, inside yoga. Three PM, 4 PM. Copy. Sunday. Beginner. Need more rows with columns within it, so quickly adding it. And the title Aqua Robots. Time 10 AM to 11 AM. Name Mia. Day Monday. Level advanced. In the next row, title lower body, including SVG. Time 11 AM to 12 PM. Name Sophie. Day Friday. Level beginner. The next row spinning. Time 3 PM to 4 PM. Name Lily. Day Friday. Level advanced. Adding one last row. Title Mind Body Yoga. a.m. to 11 a.m. Name Ruby. Day Friday. Level Advanced. We're done with the table row, and next we have alignment. We can align the row text either left, center or right. I like the left one. So we are done with the content tab. Let's move to the styling tab and style the table. In the style tab, we have table head, table row, just like the content tab. And here we have responsive. Let's first style the table head. In the typography section, you can select the font for the titles from this font family. We have multiple options to select from, like Arial, Tahoma, Verdana. I'm going to select Poppins because it's eye-catching and easy to read. Next is the size for title. Adjust the size of the title by adjusting the sliders or simply typing the size. Let's try some. Oops, my mistake. Let's try 20, 18, no, 16. Yeah, 16 is the one. Now let's go for weight. Here we have different weights like 100, 300. To have something bold since their main heading. Yep, 700 looks good. Next is transform, where we have uppercase in which all letters are capitalized, lowercase opposite of uppercase, then capitalized, capitalized in which only the first letter of the word is capital. I'm selecting default. Now we have style, where we have normal, italic and oblique. Italic and oblique are somewhat similar to each other, but oblique is smoother. I'm selecting default. Next is decoration, where we have underline, overline, line through. Again selecting default. Then we have line height. Here we can adjust the height of lines like this. Next is the letter and word spacing, where we can adjust the space between the words. Since there is only one word, so word spacing won't work. Next is the text color and background color. You might be thinking that we have applied text colors and background color in the cell styling section. Then what's this? That is true. If you want to have the same background and text color, then select from these color options. The color won't appear. Let me first reset the style color option so you can see what I'm talking about. See, the color start appearing as I reset it from the style options of the cell. If you want to have different colors, then you have to select different colors from the cell style option. But if you want to have same colors, then simply select the colors from the style tab. You have freedom to style however you like. Oh, you can also add gradient. Selecting color 1. Now selecting color 2. We can adjust the location of the colors from these sliders. We can also select the gradient type. Here we have linear and radial. In linear, we can set an angle like this. Then in radial, we have multiple options to select from, like center left, top right, bottom left. I'm not a fan of gradient background, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Now let's try the image. The image appears in the background. So you can set the image resolution tab. Next is the position of the image. Here we have top right, bottom center. Then next is attachment. Here we have scroll. Image moves along the content. And fix. The image remains fixed to the desktop. Next is repeat. There is no repeat. If you don't want the image to repeat, then repeat. Image will repeat. Repeat x-axis, only the x-axis will repeat. In repeat Y, only the Y axis will repeat. Then there's display size. Here we have contain, cover, auto. I don't like the image as a background, so I'm gonna get rid of it and stick with the background colors selected in the cell styling option. Next is the border type. We have many options like double, dotted, dashed, groove. We can increase or decrease the border width from here. We can select the border color from the border color option. Next is the border radius. We can adjust it by adjusting the slider like this. Next is padding. Padding is the distance between the empty spaces. We can increase or decrease it. We can also unlink it and adjust it separately. I'm keeping it to -1 from all sides. I don't like the borders, so selecting default. Don't need a border radius. You can style however you like. Next is the media option, but since we haven't used any icon or image, so it won't work. But don't worry, we'll see it in Table Raw. So let's move to the Table Raw. In the typography, I'm selecting the same font, that is Poppins, and the same size, 16 pixels. Just changing the weight to something like 500 looks good. And that's it for the typography. Next we have the normal and hover options. Let's first play with the normal option. Here we have text color and background color in odd and even format. We will be able to see the changes since we haven't used cell's own styling option. Let's first try the text color odd. See the text color in the odd rows are changing. Row 1, 3, 5. Now let's try text color even. Now the color of the text in even rows are changing. Same goes for background color odd. In this way you can have different text and background color even in odd rows, but I don't need it, so resetting it. Moving forward to the hover option, selecting the text color for odd, selecting text color even. Now selecting background color for odd, and now background color for even. Now let's see the magic. Wow, this looks cool, right? But I don't need the hover on my table, so resetting it. I like the normal option. Keeping the text color to black for both even and odd. Selecting background color for the odd. Selecting background color for even. Yeah, this looks cool. Next we have border where we have double, dashed, same options. We'll appear over here. We can increase or decrease the border width. Next is the border color. Select from this color option. We can increase or decrease the padding like this, keeping it to -1 from all sides. I don't need a border, so it's selecting default. Here we have position for the icons. I like the position. Next is the color for icon, but I'm not going to change it because I want white color icons. You can change the color from this color option if you want. Next is the size. You can adjust the SVG size with this size slider. Let's try some. Let's try 30. No. 40. No. 25. No. 30 looks good. Next is the image height, which could have worked if we had inserted an image, but it won't. It works on image. Like, you can increase or decrease the margins of the row from here. I'm keeping it at 5 from all sides. We're done with table row. Next we have is responsive, how the table displays on tablet, mobile, or desktop. Okay, so here the background color is default. It is so if you like the mobile display to have different text and background color than desktop. The first thing we have here is responsive on mobile option. If I click to hide, the table won't adjust it to the mobile screen display and it will show the desktop display. So I'm going to enable the show option and the table will adjust to the mobile display. Next is the space between options. If you want to have the space between the blocks, then adjust it from here. Let's try 15. 10 looks good. Next is the border type. Can increase and decrease the width from here for the mobile. Then the border color. I'm selecting default. Then the text color and background color for head. We can select from here. And then the background color. Yeah, this looks good. Next is content, that is raw. We can change the text color from this color option, keeping it to black. Then the background color. Let's try. This looks good. And that's it. Let's have a look. Wow, this looks really good, right? So this is what you can do with this free amazing widget by XPRO. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more amazing videos.